Is Dia online? Can you see the screen, Dia? Okay, next exercise, students. This is it and trial method. We need to plot on the graph. Solve the question and plot on the graph. I'll explain using worked out examples. Okay, let's start. Look here, graph on linear equation. Linear equation is nothing but one single equation, students. The degree will be 1. Look, first thing, in a graph, x-axis, morning I explained all this, x dash, y dash. If they say x is equals to 2, where does this point lie? All of you will respond. X is equals to 2 lies on which axis? X-axis, this point. X-axis. Y is equals to 0. Whenever x is given 2, we should take y is equals to 0. If they give y is equals to minus 3, take x is equals to 0. It means only it lies on y axis. Okay, that is what they have explained here. All this. X and y. Next. Sometimes they won't give you directly, students. Sometimes they won't give direct value. Now, where is this point marked? All of you will respond. Where is this point 2 marked? Which axis? X-axis. X-axis. I'll pull a straight line like this. This green line is parallel to which axis? Parallel to which one? It is parallel to y-axis. The parallel like this. Parallel. So from this we have understood whenever x has a value, students, that value is 2. I'll take A. I'll take value A. Whenever value x has a value, that line will be parallel to y-axis. That line will be parallel to y-axis. Okay, in the same way, like this, 1, 2, 3. This is y dash, minus 1, minus 2, x dash, 1 and 2, minus 1, minus 2. Okay, where is this point? Where is the point P, students? Y-axis. On the point, I'll just draw a line. This line is parallel to which axis? Very good. So whenever y has a value, y is equals to minus 2, this line will be parallel to y-axis. Parallel to y-axis, I mean parallel to x-axis, and the value of x will be 0, students. 0. So remember this trick. Whenever y has a value, the opposite one. If one coordinate has a value, the other coordinate will be parallel. Whichever is parallel, the value will be 0 for that. For parallel meaning 0. Okay, value is 0 to that. Parallel 0. See even here. Parallel to y-axis. So parallel to y-axis, which means y is equals to 0. Y is equals to 0. Is it clear? Did you understand? All of you understood the difference? When to take values? See, that is what they explain. X is equals to a. Can you read this, students? X is equals to a is a line parallel to which axis? Parallel to y-axis. When y is equals to b, b is nothing but just a value given. In place of ab, you can write 5, 6, anything. If y has a value, that line will be parallel to x-axis. When something is parallel, parallel meaning 0. So x-axis is equal to 0. X is equals to 0. Now, we need to plot the equation on a graph, students. Graph. This is the equation. Y is equals to mx plus c. This is known as linear equation. Linear equation. In this, m is slope. Look here. If I take a triangle graph like this, x, y, o. Imagine there is a line passing like this, triangle, like this. Ananya, why are you joining late, Ananya? Why have you joined late? See, in this you get a triangle, students. Imagine you get a triangle here. This is right angle. A, B, C. What kind of triangle is this? Tell me what kind of triangle is formed? Right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, this is theta, students. This theta is known as this theta. So slope. All this is not important. It is important for in 10th standard. Just ignore all this. Remember in this equation, students, in this equation we call M as slope. M is slope. Okay, C is called the y-intercept. I'll tell you what the meaning is. C is the y-intercept. Okay, intercept is nothing but if I take 1, 2 and 3. These 3 points are there on the y-axis. If I plot a point C, okay, this point C is known as y-intercept. We should take this as C, students, that is y. Any line passing on y-axis, we have to take it as C. So C is equals to 3. Okay, in the same way, if a line passes like this, through which point is the line passing? The green line is passing through which point? 2. And isn't it in y-axis? Right? Even this, we have to take C is equals to 2. I think you don't have such questions. We'll see. C is equals to 2, C is equals to 3. That is the meaning of intercept. Intercept meaning is just a cross, student, intersecting. The green line is intersecting point 2. That is the meaning of intercept. Intercept is basically to cut. To cut something, we call intercept. Okay, next. Now, to solve a question, they'll give you a value. Look here. What is given? We need to use this equation. Y is equals to 2x plus 3, students. Using this equation, we need to plot. Look, draw the graph of the line y is equals to 2x plus 3. They'll give us an equation. They might give any equation. So first we need a table. How many points are required to plot a point? How many coordinates are required, students? In a graph, if I want to plot a point, how many coordinates are required? 2, right? What are the two coordinates we have? X and Y. We need a tabular column, X and Y. So here it is all about it and trial method. We call it and trial. We have to assume value. This is the equation given. We have to assume let X. For X, let us take 1. Put X is equals to 1 in the above equation. Put X is equals to 1. Y is equals to 2 into 1 plus 3. Y is equals to 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 3, 5. If you take X is equals to 1, what's the Y value, students? What are we getting for Y? Y is equals to 5. Next. Put X is equals to 2. Or you can take 0, you can put even minus 1, anything. Okay, if I take X is equals to 2, substitute 2 into 2 plus 3. What do we get? 4 plus 3 is 7. Next, let us take minus 1. X is equals to minus 1. Y is equals to 2 into minus 1 plus 3. What is 2 into minus 1? 2 into minus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 plus 3 is, now the answer is 1. Yes, now the answer is. So for X is minus 1, what did we get by 1? All these are assumption. We are just assuming the value, students. We call trial and error method. Just assume value. Okay. Now do we have 3 points? All of you respond. Do we have 3 points to plot a graph? Can you see here? Actually, 3 is not required. Only 2 is enough, students. 2 is enough. You can use any value. Don't follow the textbook. You can use anything. 1. You can substitute X is 2 minus 1. Show the calculation. Now tell me the coordinates. What are the two coordinates we have for X and Y? Tell me the first one. 1 comma. Take like this. 1 comma. For the second point, 2 comma 7. Draw a line. Draw a graph. Both are positive. It should be in the first quadrant. X 0, x dash, y o, y dash. Right. Fill up all the points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should I take 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 4, 6, 8? Because 7 is given. What should I take? Yes. All this I explained in morning, afternoon class. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. Okay. First point 1 and 5 students. 1 and 5 lie somewhere here. Next 2 and 7. 2 and 7. 2 and 7 here. So this is the line. Can you see we got the line? All of you respond. I'll name this as point A and B. Look, this is A and this is B. This is the equation of a line. What they have asked us to find. Draw the graph of the line. Can you see even they got a line, students? Their line, can you see this line? One single line. The line is different because they have assumed different value. They've taken x is 1 and they've taken x is minus 2. Minus 2. It is not mandatory that you have to take minus 1 minus. You can take any value. This is their answer. If we would have constructed, I have taken a different value. This is my answer. On this line, you can write y is equals to 2x plus 3. So second exercise is all about plotting a line in the graph using this table. Using this table. Assumption method. Is it clear, students? All of you understood? What about Angel? What is Angel doing? Ananya, Angel? Listening? Did you understand? Okay, Angel. Can you tell me this values? Why I have taken, what is this 1, 2? How did we get 5 and 7? Yes. Respond, Angel. How did we get 5 and 7? Oh, your voice is not audible. Unmute. Talk some. Yeah, talk something. Tell me, how did we get 5 and 7? Can you respond? Others, can you hear Angel answering? Anyone? No, Angel. Nobody is able to answer. Unmute and talk something. How did we get 5 and 7, Angel? What about others? Can you tell me how did we get 5 and 7, students? How did we get 5 and 7 for Y? Even others don't know. Very good. If you substitute X as 1, you're getting 5. Right? Then next, when you substitute X as 2, you'll get Y as 7. For every X values, you'll get Y, students. We are just assuming. Remember, we are just assuming A value, X values. Assume. We just assume a value and substitute in the equation, you'll get the value of Y. No, Angel, I wasn't able to hear. I don't know what you're doing. So left up to you all, students. Just listening, no use. Listening, concentrating. If I ask any question, no response or give wrong answers. What are you doing there? See, this is the equation, students. Previously, how many equations we had? Where is that question? How many equation we had here? We had only one. In the second example, how many equations are there? Only one, right? Only one. Next. This is the main concept. You might not get such question. You'll get these kind of question. Using simultaneous linear equation. Remember simultaneous linear equation? We have solved simultaneous. What are the three methods we had in simultaneous linear equation? Elimination and cross multiplication. Okay, substitution, elimination, cross multiplication. Here we can use substitution method. Substitution. Look at the first question. 2x plus 3y is equals to 12. First equation. Second equation. X minus y is equals to 1. Okay, I mean not substitution or elimination, students. Sorry, not substitution or elimination. Two equations are given. In both the equations, let us assume a value. First equation, what they have taken first equation, let x is equals to 3. Substitute 3 in this, what do we get? 2 into 3 plus, respond, 3y is equals to 12. How do you solve this? 6 plus 3y is equals to 12. 3y is equals to 12 minus 6. How much is 12 minus 6? 6. So what is y value? 2. X and y. So when you assume 3, you're getting 2 students. First equation is done. First question. Second question. What have they assumed? X is equals to 0. Delicia, here what is given? X is equals to 0. Let x is equals to 0. Substitute in the above equation, second equation. 0 minus y is equals to 1. What's the answer? Shift minus y to the other side, 1 to this side. If 1 comes to the other side, what do you get? 0 minus 1 is equals to y. If not, don't make it complicated. What is 0 minus y, students? 0 minus y is minus. We need the alphabets to be positive. Shift this minus to the other side. Y is equals to 5. No, 1 minute. Two values. Now plot the value on the same extended in direction AB. Okay. For each line, two values. Sorry, it was my mistake. For each question, take two values, students. Take two values. For the same question, what is the other value we need to take? For the same question, x is equals to what they have taken? 0. Right? Substitute in the same equation, x is equals to 0. 2 into 0 is equals to 3y. First. 3y is equals to 12. What is y value, students? Y is 4. Can you see this? For one question, we got both correct. For the first question, respond. Yes. Now, second question. I mean, don't use linear, this one, simultaneous substitution, elimination, nothing, students. Don't use any of that. For first equation, show two calculation. Next, take the second equation. Look at the second equation. Where is it? This. For second equation, what have they assumed? First, what have they assumed, student? X is equals to 4. Next, what they have assumed? X value. X is equals to minus. Is this concept clear? All of you understood? Solve the simultaneous using graphically. Remember the word graphically. We need to use graph, students. If this word graph is not given, solve the simultaneous equation. Then we can use three methods. What are the three methods we have? Substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication. So the only difference is graphically. If graph is given, don't use any of those. We use assumption method. For each question, two assumption values. They have assumed 3 and 0 for the first and 4 and minus 1 for the second. We'll take any other values and we'll solve. Once you get the equation, tell me the points, students. For the first question, what are the points we have? All of you respond. For the first question, can you tell me the points? 3, 1 x and 1 y. No, not 0. You're taking value. 3, 2. Bhargavi, if you take 3, 0, you're taking both y, x values, right? Tell me the second point, students. What's the second point? 0, okay, let me show the calculation. 3, 0, 0, 4, which is the first line. Look. Can you see the point? not 3 comma 0. 3 comma 2, point A, they mark point A here, 3 comma 2, and you all told me 0 comma 4. 0 comma 4 is lies on which axis, students? X axis or Y axis? Which one has value here? Y axis. Can you see the point? B point. Is it clear, all of you all understood? Draw a straight line. Next. What are the other 2 points we have to take, students? For the second equation, what is C and D? All of you respond. C, I can take it as 4 comma 3, and D is equals to minus 1 comma minus 2. Can you see the point C and D, what they have marked? Is it clear, students? Did you all understand? C and D. Then they just cross the value like this. Any doubts, students? Do you have any doubts in this? Respond. No? Okay, we'll solve one question. Now, wherever these 2 lines meet, that point will be the answer. We got, look at that point is 2 comma 3. X value, Y value. So the main solution is X is equals to 3, Y is equals to 2. This is the required solution. Okay, let us plot the graph. Do you all have graphs with you all? All of you have graph sheet? Okay, we'll start plotting the values, students. Concentrate. We'll try to complete as much as possible. So this entire first main, one graph is enough, students. One graph is enough. Look at the first question. All of you will draw the x-axis, y-axis, draw the graph. See, it depends on the question. You can take 1, 2, 3, 4 or 2, 4, 6, 8. Let me see if there are any values. Okay, take it as 1, 2, 3, 4, students. You can take it as 1, 2, 3, 4. All of you have plotted the graph. Axis. Did you draw the axis? Okay, completed. Draw the axis. What's the first question there? What is given? X is equals to 6. Okay, I don't have 6 here, student. Let me just extend. Or you could have taken 2, 4, 6, 8. And it is not mandatory that you have to take both same. You can take x as 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, all the entire x axis you can take 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Even here it should be minus 2, minus 4 for x axis. Y axis can be 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 2, minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10. Okay, for sixth one, x is equals to 6. What you'll do, just draw a line like this, student. Just draw a line. This is the answer. What they asked. Draw the graph. They didn't ask us to plot a point. Just don't keep a point. Draw a line like this. X is equals to 6. Wherever this line is given, write like this. X is equals to 6. Tell me, plot the next one. How do you solve this question, students? X plus 4 is equals to 0. How do you find the value of x? What happens to plus 4 if it goes to the other side? Plus 4. X is equals to minus 4. Draw a straight line for minus 4. Where is it? Here. Minus 4. Just draw 2 centimeters line. Is it clear? All of you understood how to plot when single values are given? Next. Complete the answer, students. Y x is equals to 5. Plot y is equals to 4. Complete up to 6th question. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll teach you all. Excuse me. Okay, what's the answer for the 6th one, students? How do you solve the 6th one? 7 goes to the other side. Y is equals to, what's the value? 7 by 2. How much is 7 by 2? Respond. Y is equals to 7 by 2. 7 by 2 is how much in decimal? Yeah, not 2.5, 3.5, right? 3.5. Yeah, it lies between 3 and 4. This is the point. Draw a straight line and write the value. Don't write 3.5. You should write that equation. Whatever question is given, 2y minus 7 is equals to 0. Mention it like this. Completed? All of you are done? Yes, response students, did you all complete the graph? If you have done it, unmute and respond. We'll move on to the next one. Why you are so lazy? Not even unmuting and answering. Or is this enough? Other questions, will you all do it by yourself? 7 to 12, will you do it on your own? How long to wait? For simple questions, you are taking so long. Look, from 1 to 6, how many variables were there? For 1 to 6, how many variables we had? How many alphabets were there? Only one. From 7th one, how many alphabets are there? From 7, two alphabets. What are the two alphabets? X and Y. Seventh question. Y is equals to X. Assume a value. See, draw a box like this. X, Y. Take one value. If you take X is equals to 1, if you substitute X is equals to 1, what is Y? Y is also 1. If you take X is 2, if you substitute X as 2, what is Y? What will be Y value? Y will also be 2. So this is the seventh one. So what are the two coordinates we have, students? Tell me the two coordinates. 1 comma 1 and coordinates you're supposed to take like this. 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2. Just plot it. Look here. 1 comma 1 will be here. 2 comma 2 is here. This is the answer. Right? Y is equals to X. Seventh question. y is equals to x. Tell me the eighth one. Y is equals to minus x is the equation. Take two values, students, x and y. If I put x is equals to 1, what is y value if you substitute? All of you respond. Y, what do you get? How is it 1? If I put 1, what will happen to minus? How is it 1, students? Doesn't it become minus 1? Then if I put x is equals to 2, what happens to y? Minus 2. Take two coordinates. 1 comma minus 1, 2 comma minus 2. Take these two coordinates and solve it. Okay, try the next one. Skip everything, students. Try the 12th question. All of you try the 12th one. Take the equation, substitute, put any value for x and y. Take two values. Y minus x is equals to 5. Take x is equals to 1 and 2. Substitute here. Okay, these are the 2 points we have. First coordinate 1 comma 6, then take 2 comma 7, you'll get a line. If there are two variables, take 2 points, students. Take 2 points and solve. If there's only one variable, 1 point. Okay, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 7. 1 comma 6. Take even y axis as 2 4 6 8. Take even y as 2 4 6 8. 2 comma 7. Okay, it would be somewhere here. The answer is like this. And on that answer, right, y minus 5 is equals to 5. Y minus x is equals to 5. All of you have completed first main. Any doubts? Okay, first main is done. Draw the equation of the draw the graph of the equation. How many variables are given, students? How many variables are there in this equation? How many variables are there? Two variables, right? Same concept. Yeah, same concept, same like 12th question. You have to take two values, any two values, and we'll solve. Try the 13th one. And for 14th one, do we need to take values or they have given us values? Look at 14th question. They were okay, same concept. Look here. First thing x and y. For x, what's the first thing they've given? 4. If you substitute 4, what value will you get? We'll get value of y. Next, next, what they've given? Value of y is 3. If we substitute value of y, what value will you get, student? We'll get value of x. I'll do the 13th one, you do the 14th one for homework. 15, 16 we'll complete it tomorrow. I already explained 15th and 16. 19, 15 to 19. Remember we solved here this question, right? Each equation, each question take 2 points. The same way, students. For each question, take 2 points here. We'll complete that tomorrow. First, we'll try the 12th question, 13th one. All of you will try the 13th one. What's the equation given? 2x plus y is equals to 6. Okay, this one question I'll teach you all. Look here, I'll tell you the proper way to solve. Stop writing. All of you will stop writing. Look at the screen. This one question, do it step by step, and other questions follow the same way. First thing, take the equation, students. 2x plus y is equals to 6. We need to draw a line. We need to draw graph for this line given. Next, let x, assume value, let x is equals to 1. If you take x is equal to 1, substitute. All of you will respond. What's the answer we get? 2 into 1 plus y is equals to 6. Y is equals to what? 6 minus 2. Y is equals to 4. Draw a box. Even in exam, do it like this, step by step. X, y. Not only this, any question which has two variable. Question number 10, question number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, everything is the same format. X and y. X is equals to 1, y is equals to 4. We got the first point. Name it as point A. Point A is 1, comma 4. Next, let x is equals to 2. Substitute, what's the value we get? 2 into 2 plus y is equals to 6. What is y, students? Y is equals to, for x is equals to 4, x is equals to 2. What is y value? Y is also, did we get two lines? Point A 1, comma 4. What is point B, students? Point B is 2, comma 2. Completed. Draw the graph, plot this. That's it. You try the next question for homework. Very simple chapter. Even the next one, next exercise is very easy. Okay, the values are small, 1, 2, 2, and 4. So you can take 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 6, 8 is not required. You can take 1, 2, 3, 4 and solve. 1 and 4. All of you done? Got the same answer? Look at the graph. Oh, why no, you're not responding, students? When I can do it so quickly, I've done calculation, I've drawn the graph here. How long do you all take to answer? Okay, try the 14th one for homework. All of you try the 14th one. Log in at 7:30. That's it for today. You all can leave.